A war of attrition. Ukraine's President Volodymyr Zelenskyy is lashing out at Western leaders. Zelenskyy says the West needs to have more courage in helping his country fight off Russian invaders. He also made another urgent plea for military aid. NewsNation correspondent Marky Martin joins us now live with more on the brutal fighting in Ukraine. And Marky, what was Zelenskyy's message to other countries? Hey, good evening, Rudabeh. The message was Ukraine still needs more help. They are now in their 32nd day at war with Russia, and this weekend has been riddled by the sounds of more explosions, air raid sirens, and today President Volodymyr Zelenskyy accusing the West of cowardice as his country continues to fend off attacks.
Partners need to step up assistance to Ukraine.
An exasperated plea from Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelenskyy Sunday morning, asking for more fighter jets and tanks as his country continues to fend off Russian advances, particularly in the besieged port city of Mariupol, where residents are running out of basic supplies, including food and water.
I wish at least a percentage of their courage to those who have been thinking for 31 days how to transfer a dozen or two planes or tanks.
The weekend has been rife with attacks, like this missile strike on a fuel storage facility in Lviv. The Russian Defense Ministry spokesman confirming Russia used air-launched cruise missiles to hit the plant, about 45 miles from the Polish border. But the weekend also full of worldwide calls on the battle to end. Here, an anti-war rally in London.
We stand with Ukraine! We stand with Ukraine!
And today, Pope Francis renewing his call for an end to the Russian invasion.
I renew my appeal. Enough. Stop it. Silence the arms. Negotiate seriously for peace.
Ukraine and Russia have agreed to hold a new round of in-person peace talks in Turkey this week, but still, the deadly fighting continues. Another strike with sea-launched missiles destroyed a depot in Plisetsky, just west of Kyiv, where Ukraine stores air defense missiles. The Ukrainian Prosecutor General's office said at least 139 children have been killed since the Russian invasion of Ukraine began on February 24th. Another 205 children have been injured. Britain's defense ministry said Russian troops are trying to encircle Ukrainian forces directly facing the two separatist-held areas in the country's east. Successfully doing so would cut the bulk of Ukraine's military off from the rest of the country.
And Rudabeh, another remarkable development today, President Zelenskyy signing into law a piece of legislation that would ban journalists from being able to report on troop movements, equipment movements, unless it's already been announced and been given the green light by Ukrainian military. Any journalists who violate this law could face up to 3 to 8 years in prison for different violations. And by the way, this law does not differentiate between Ukrainian and foreign journalists. Rudabeh.
All right, a lot happening. Marky Martin, thank you. Thanks for watching. Click the red subscribe button below so you can get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.